What is going on, guys? Nameless here, bringing you guys a brand new video, and today we're going to run through some settings, what you guys should be running on Black Ops Cold War. Basically, we're going to go through every single setting that I use, and you guys can tweak yours accordingly. All right, let's get into it. Now, I use a 3080 as my graphics card, right? So all the graphics settings are basically, you're going to have to change it depending on what graphics card that you have, but I run some pretty good settings for 2080s, 3080s, any of those series, and it should work well for you. But I'll tell you guys what you need to do. But first, let's start off with the controller settings. So I use a controller. All these things are pretty much going to be personal preference. Anybody that tells you that they know what you should be running for your sensitivity is a liar. Okay, so you're gonna have to figure that out on your own. Just don't plan anything crazy high, because it really isn't going to help you. Playing on a crazy ass sense, unless you're just automatically beaming at every single moment in time, you're gonna be at a disadvantage versus somebody with a lower sense that has a steadier shot. Okay, so let's move on towards the graphic settings. This is something that I can actually help you guys out with. You want to play full screen when you are on Call of Duty or any PC game, really, where FPS matters. The reason you want to play full screen is because you will get dips in performance if you're on anything else, so stick it in full screen, guys. I play on 240 hertz monitor, so I have mine on 240 hertz. Make sure that you're checking your monitor on your home page. You're going to right click your desktop, click NVIDIA settings, and making sure that your monitor is in 144 or 240, whichever one you have. And if you don't have a 144 hertz monitor or 240 hertz monitor, I recommend going and getting one, because it'll change your life when it comes to PC gaming. All right, running through the rest of my settings. I have gameplay VSync disabled, menu VSync disabled, low latency enabled on normal, low latency mode is enabled, and optimizing system latency. Just going to keep my computer running at a good speed. Display resolution, I run on 1920 by 1080, aspect ratio automatic. Colorblind modes, I just play on the default. I know some people have dabbled with the colorblind modes, but not me. I'm default. And a lot of pro players have been running 100. I run 110 though, because I like to feel like I'm running around the map super fast. Makes me feel swaggier and better on the map. So if you guys are like me, try the 110 out, see if you like it. I've heard some people saying that you shouldn't play on 100 or for whatever or 110 or above for whatever reason, because it'll make you feel like you're playing too fast. Well, I like that feeling, so I recommend you guys try it out and let me know what you think. But if not, just go back to that 100 mark or 90 mark, and that'll feel like more traditional Call of Duty. ADS field of view, you want to be unaffected. If you're on independent, it'll make you zoom in a little bit more and make you feel a bit weird. Definitely play unaffected first, try that out. Obviously this is more of a preference thing once again, but I've been playing Call of Duty for years, and I think affected is the way to go. Brightness, I have it on 53. I always like to be able to clearly see that sign where it's supposed to be not visible. Well, we want to see everything, right? We're trying to catch the people sitting in the dark corners. So 53. Frame rate limit unlimited, and then down here minimized frame rate limit 60. Moving down, texture quality on high. Basically this is just going to be how your map looks, right? And I have a 3080, so I'm able to test this out. Medium would look fine as well. Model quality, I'm going to put that on medium so I can see things, and I want my game to look pretty, right? You still want that at the end of the day. Medium special effects quality, screen space reflection disabled, medium object view distance, that's going to be like throwing grenades and stuff across the map, things like that. Volumetric lighting on low, shadow quality on low, dynamic shadows disabled, special effect shadows disabled, weapon shadow disabled. Okay, so for me, I always disable these shadow things because, one, I don't really need them. I mean, a big thing is for competitors is to see people's shadows running around the corner, so you could turn dynamic shadows on if you wanted to all, but for me, I keep it disabled just to get better performance. Ray tracing, sun shadows disabled for sure. Ray tracing is like never a great idea, so I just disable all of them. DLSS, I have this on balanced to optimize performance and image quality. I noticed a great increase in performance once I put that on balance, so try that out, guys. Ambient occlusion, put that on medium. Motion blur, definitely disabled. You don't want your gun to be looking like you're in a Star Wars film, moving super quick and it gets all blurry. You want that on low and disabled for motion blur quality and motion blur. Subsurface scattering disabled. This is basically light that's absorbed and diffused when passing through different materials. Enable if you want a more realistic rendering of faces. Isn't necessary. Order independent transparency, I put that on medium. So when you're looking through like glass or something, it still looks pretty good, but it isn't torching your computer. So put that on there. VRAM usage target. I have a great PC. If you're running a dual PC setup, I'd say put it on default, but if you're put it on 90. If you're running a single PC setup, put it on 80. So that's dual PC 90, single PC 80. I'm moving down. Display gamma, just default. And yeah, that's pretty much all I run for my graphics settings. I know that that's going to be something that you guys are really wanting to check out. In terms of audio, this is obviously preference, but I'll give you guys some help. High boost, I found I'm able to hear the most and sound whore the best, so try that out. I have the hit marker sounds obviously on, and then I have my master volume on 70, so my ears aren't getting blown out, right? So music on 0, and yeah, so that helps out the most. Interface, I show my crosshairs, obviously, hit markers, obviously. All this stuff will pretty much be default. Player names, full name, that way you can see people hiding. Telemetry, I have FPS counter, GPU temperature, GPU clock, and GPU time all shown, just so I can basically like see what's going on with my computer while I'm playing, to make sure nothing catastrophic is going on. Moving over, input device controller, I play on 7.7.9. I seem to really play well in this sense, so I like it. Tactical flipped, I play with a scuff controller with 2 paddles. Aim response curve, I'm switching to dynamic. I was playing on standard for a while, but I'm going to switch to dynamic and give it a try. I've heard a lot of fuss about it, and I will give you guys my thorough review on it, but right now stay away from linear, and you can pick between these two. Controller vibration disabled, obviously. Aim assist you want enabled. Target aim assist mode you want it on standard. ADS aim assist enabled. Aim down sight behavior, hold, apply all. Oh, that would be for Warzone. But yeah, so pretty much that is all the settings that you guys need for this game, guys. Let me know how it works out for you. I've seen a lot of requests for this in my stream and stuff, so I thought I'd just make a video and knock it out. But until next time, guys, peace, and thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, because we're coming back for more. All right, you guys can see my frame counter up there. I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about some equipment and things that you should get. So if you're trying to maximize your performance on game, and you want to dominate, you want to be a pro player one day, there's things that you need to get and invest your time in. So I recommend obviously getting a PC if you're on console. The future of Call of Duty is just going to be on PC, and I believe the future of games is primarily on PC. So definitely invest in a good PC. Realistically, a good PC is going to run you anywhere from $1,200 to $2,000 for a solid one that'll last you a decent amount of time. In terms of other equipment that you're probably going to need, obviously a headset is going to be paramount, as well as a controller. Those are the few things that you definitely need. You can find headsets for relatively cheap. You just need a solid headset that you can either if you're playing on PC, you don't even really need a mix amp for your headset. You can just plug it directly into your computer. And then in terms of a controller, just get a scuff or any of those controllers that of your choice. Obviously I use scuff, so I highly recommend that, but I know there are other companies out there that some people also prefer. So those are basically going to be the only equipment that you need out of the gate. But one thing that you should invest in as well is a monitor, guys. So having a solid monitor is going to help a ton on PC gaming. I have a 240 hertz monitor. I run the Alienware AWFH18, and I just think that being able to see has improved my gameplay to a whole new level. I mean, being able to see across the map, having 200 plus hertz has just been huge for me. And if you do get a solid PC and you're getting 240 to 300 frames like I do at times, you're going to want a 240 hertz monitor. It just makes you want to get on in game more. It makes you feel good while you're on the game, and I just think that it's a game changer. So any 144 hertz monitor will work. 240 hertz if you're getting a ton of frames and your computer's fantastic. But I think investing in a monitor should be the last and final thing that you need to continue your grind, man. So happy hunting out there, happy playing, everybody. And thank you for watching my video. Make sure you leave a like, support, and come back for the next one, because we on the grind, baby. 2021 is our year, but we need you guys to support to make it our year. So let's do it.